Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a quick tutorial of how I did this crochet box braid. And these are just some of the tools that I'll be using. Just a disclaimer, the black crochet braids that I'll be using, I've already used it back in 2020. Check one of my short videos, you'll see how it looks like when I first did the hairstyle using just the black crochet braids. So what I ended up doing is I bought 3 or 2 bundles of the highlighted version of the hair. It came a little bit shorter, which I'll be using at the front, and this is just some of the braiding hair I'll be using in the middle to hide the back. I sectioned my hair into 3, where the middle I'll be doing single braids or single plaits to hide the back, because the back will be crocheted and the front will be crocheted but with the illusion of a single box braid. This also gives me the option when I want to do different style, for example half up, half down, and you wouldn't be able to see the tracks at the back. Right now I'm just cornering my hair at the back, going all the way down. This part is optional, you can do it in a circle, but I find it much more easier when braiding my own hair to do it straight back. Now that's done, I connected all the hairs together and I'm about to start individually crocheting the hair in. And I'm just showing you guys here, some of the loops are very tight, so you have to put your finger through just to expand it a little bit before crocheting. And this is the method that I use since it's very long. I believe it's 30 inches, so this is the most practical method for longer crochet braids. I wanted the back to be really full, so right now I'm just trying to fill up all the gaps in between the crochet braids. This is how the hair looks like at the back, perfect length, and this is just me having a dance session in between. Moving on to the middle section, I started braiding the hair individually so that it can hide the back. And this is the middle section. You can't even tell for the most part that the back is crocheted. And moving on to the front, I'm just going to make a middle parting, and I'm going to kickstart braiding the hair individually as single braids, but not all the way to the top. And then eventually I'll be connecting each one of the braiding hair as I'm doing now. Right now I was doing it very loosely, and then tighten them all together later on. I'll say take your time perfecting the lines at the front so that it gives it that illusion of it being individual box braid. This is one section of my head, and I believe I did 6 rows for each side. I'm going to then repeat the same process for the other side. This is me now connecting all the strands together. As you can see, I'm doing it much more tighter compared to before. This is how the hair looks like at the front, and I crocheted 2 hair strands that were on either side. Now I'm going to crochet the hair individually on each one of the plaits that I did. Take your time with this because it is the front and it's much more smaller compared to the back and fragile. I was recording this late in the evening, then I realized I couldn't carry on, so I finished it the next morning. This is me the next day, and I ended up braiding the middle section and then putting in hot water overnight, and now I'm just undoing it so that it gives it the same curls as the back, and as you can see, it blends very well to the curls at the back. This was me around 6 a.m. I believe, just before I started work. Then this is me ready for my first meeting, and I decided to snap myself quickly. The highlights at the front looks amazing, as you can see, and this is me after 3 days in the weekend. I decided to just put some curls at the front just to see how it will look, and I loved it. Disclaimer, I didn't add the curls to all the hairs at the front. It was just the two main ones within the middle line area. Those are the hairs that I added the extra curls onto. And this is the final look right after adding the curls, and it looks amazing. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share my video. See you next time.